After the halfway mark of the qualifiers, we are back to another qualifying event, the third one. Welcome to the collective pursuit, everyone. I'm Mark, and welcome again to the city of Nebraska and also the Sanctum of Champions. And it is again no record because that's the first time that the collective pursuit will appear here in this tournament. We'll have the track here, showing the track by our cameraman, and let's start already with the test run to see how this event will work. So we have here the Kingfishers and the Ocean Bruisers. They will show the track for us today, and this is basically a course of funnels, a funnel course where we have three bigger funnels. Then we'll have this smaller funnel, and then the little sprint track, if I can call that. And basically the third time, the time of the third marble will be counted as the time of the team. So the team need to be very close to each other to get a very fast time, like the Kingfishers that they got almost 5 seconds ahead of the Ocean Bruisers. And after two events in the qualifiers in the Group A, let's start with this group. The Prismatic Primosers are in the first place, and they will start here with the Slipstreams. 2 goose eggs for the Slipstreams in the qualifiers. That is not good for them. They just need to do so well in these last two events to basically have a little chance to qualify, because the chances of the Slipstreams to qualify is almost a 0 because they just have 2 points, and the first marble of the Slipstreams get the win here, but the Prismatic Primosers will get the win in this heat. The third marble of the Prismatic Primrose is just ahead of the third marble of the Slipstreams, so it's basically detrimental for this Prismatic Primroses to get the win. Look at that, we have these holes that we have these obstacle funnels, I can call that. And yeah, Prismatic Primroses got the win here again. Not good by the Slipstreams. Now the hit number 2, we have the Ivory Impact and the Triumphal Troopers. Mixed fortunes by these two teams. Ivory Impact in second of the championship in the qualifiers, and the Triumphal Troopers are just in 7th place with I think maybe 8 or 9 points, I think so, if I'm saying correctly. And the Ivory Impact got the first marble, second marble of the Ivory Impact, and the third marble of the Ivory Impact finished the course. And so because of that, Ivory Impact will get the win in this heat too. So, but we don't have advancement in these qualifiers, so it's just based in time. And because of that, I just saw the Ivory Impact go to the first place and the Triumphal Troopers go to last because of they have a very poor time. Now third heat will go very quickly here. We'll have the Pollen Protectors just got the win in the last event in the block bumping, and the Citation Choir just do a pretty good job here in the qualifiers too, just ahead of the relegation zone, but they are still in the qualification zone, so that is good by them. But oh, it's very close, I think. Oh, I don't know who got the winner. Maybe the Pollen Protectors got the winner, and I think they finish ahead of the Citation Choir, but the time will tell. And yeah, 22.539. Oh, actually, both go to the top 2. That is amazing by these two teams. Oh my goodness. Now, that's the last heat of this group, the Group A, the Dazzling Stars and the Puppy Crew. Puppy Crew are just barely in the relegation zone in 5th, and the Dazzling Stars are in 4th. And so, oh, look at this play by the Dazzling Stars. Good play by the second marble, the second member by them. But the Puppy Crew have one marble very far ahead of the other members. But then they got the win in this heat actually, because the third marble of the Dazzling Stars is struggling to get into the funnel. And because of that, the Puppy Crew got the win, and I think easily they will slot in, I think, a pretty good position. Yeah, P4 by them, 23.419. And Dazzling Stars, they will go to that last. That is not good by them. But the Pollen Protectors, back-to-back wins in the qualifiers. Oh my goodness. Citation Choir got the second place, and the Ivory Impact got third. And because of that, the Pollen Protectors jumped to the qualification zone, jumped to first place, and they guaranteed the qualification for the first time by them. And the Slipstreams, unfortunate, they will be relegated to the B division already. and that is not good by these teams. Now let's go to Group B, where we have the Sea Dragons and our Spheres. Our leaders, the Sea Dragons, and of course the last place in the qualifiers standings by this group so far is the our Spheres. So what these teams can do, let's see. I think so far it looks like the Sea Dragons have a very good play by this marble, both the first and second marble. Look at this, but the our Spheres got the win individually, but what did the times be? Yeah, Sea Dragons got the win actually. I just saw the third marble crosses the line, and despite one marble of the Sea Dragons struggling and very far ahead of the other three, the third marble just plays very well to catch this first two members, and they go in actually 25 seconds. That is not a great time by the Sea Dragons, but also 27.05 seconds. This is just absolutely horrible by the outer spheres. But let's see how this will stack with the other heats. Now the Carnival Masks and the Foliage Fusion we'll see here. Carnival Masks have one marble very far of the other members. Actually, two of their members are very far, but the Foliage Fusion are closing behind, and they will get the win. 4 marbles crosses the line before the third one of the Carnival Masks, and because of that, the Foliage Fusion, a bit of upset victory by the Foliage Fusion, not doing too good in the qualifiers, and the Carnival Masks third place in the second or third place in the qualifiers, just did not good here, but they will go to first and third respectively for the Foliage Fusion and the Sea Dragons, but still not great times compared with the Group A. Let's see what the Vermilion Velvets and the Wise Watchers can do. Both of these teams doing okay in the qualifiers. I think the Vermilion Velvets are in the qualifying zone. The Wise Watchers have one podium already in the first event, but the last event was not good by them. And just barely, I think maybe the Wise Watchers got the win. I don't know here. I just don't have ideas who got the win here, because both uniforms of these teams are very close, very similar. And yeah, Wise Watchers by 0.5 of seconds got the win over the Vermilion Velvets, but both again got the top 2 so far. Let's see what the Colourton Coalition and the Dewdrop Dancers can do in the final heat of the Group A. Let's see. Dewdrop Dancers looks very good. Look at this. 2 members are already 3, and all the 4 members of the Dewdrop Dancers playing very well in this obstacle funnels. Let's see what they can do. Let's see. The first member. It's very close. I think 2 of the Continental Coalition already got in the funnels, and the third one also got in the funnels. Very good recovery by the Continental Coalition. I don't know how they did that, but they have a very good recuperation here in this funnels, maybe in the last funnel, and they will go to P3. Good by them, but the Dewdrop Dancers will go to dead last. What happened there? 3 seconds behind the Wise Watchers that will got the win in this event. The Vermilion Velvets will go to the got the second place. Sorry, and the Continental Coalition got third, and the Wise Watchers jump into the lead out of nowhere, and the Sea Dragons drop to second. Outer Spheres, oh my goodness, another team eliminated of the qualifiers, and they will go to the B division for this season. But now time to the Group C, guys. Running very quickly here, already in the third group. Coastal Crushers and the Quito Creepers. Let's see what these teams can do here in the qualifiers. Again, mixed fortune by these 2 teams. Coastal Crushers doing very well in the qualifiers. It just got the lead in the last event, in the block bumping, and the toxic in the Quito Keepers tied with the Toxic Bombers to that last place in the qualifier standings in this group. And looks like in this heat, the Coastal Crushers got the win very easily over the Quito Keepers. But let's see in the replay what these teams did here. And yeah, it looks like Coastal Crushers almost over 2 seconds ahead of the Quito Keepers. Not good time by actually both of these teams, but the Coastal Crushers will be ahead of the Quito Keepers so far. Let's see what the Shimmering Sunbursts and the Toxic Bombers that I mentioned before here can do in this event. Looks like Toxic Bombers first 2 members doing a very good job pushing each other I'm sorry to throw these obstacle funnels, and they got the top 2 individually. But look at this Shimmering Sunbursts all other three first marbles very close behind, and they got the win because of that. I think in this heat, let's see the replay. Look, the Toxic Bomber was very good play by the first marbles, but 24.596, that is a good time by the Shimmering Sunburst. They will go to first, and the Toxic Bombers just jumped to third place so far. Not good by them. Let's see what the Pump Powerhouses and the Glowstones can do. Glowstones, of course, winners of the first event. Let's see what they can do, or what they will be able to do in this event. The Pump Powerhouse is not doing very well in the qualifiers, just mid results by them, bottom half results actually by this team. Let's see what they will be able to do against the Glowstones, and they will got the win in this heat. Look at this by the Pump Powerhouses. But I think let's see the times, but I don't think this will challenge for the lead for the Pump Powerhouses. And maybe the Glowstones, yeah, oh, actually, look at this, 28.109 by the Glowstones, that is horrible by them. And the Pump Powerhouses jumped to third, that is pretty good by the Pump Powerhouses, but just one hit to go, everything can happen here. But actually, the Shimmering Sunbursts will guarantee another medal by them. The Jazz Juggernauts and the Rebel Rodents, what these two teams can do to close the Group C. And let's see, Jazz Juggernauts looks like they have the first three marbles individually. They got individually the lead, but actually no, the first two marbles of the Pump Powerhouse is finished. But the Rebel Rodents, very good recovering by them in the last funnel. The third marble doing a very good job, just pushing one of the Jazz Juggernauts member in this last funnel, and they will got the win, I think. Let's see the funnel finish, but I think Rebel Rodents by 0.2 of a second they got the win, and they will be ahead of the Jazz Juggernauts in this group, and they will jump to third. Actually, that is pretty good by this team. They are in the relegation zone, so they need points. But we can see the Shimmering Sunburst got the win in this group with 24.596, and with 3 medals in a row in the first 3 events, they guaranteed qualification with the Coastal Crushers and the Toxic Bombers and Kindle Keepers. Unfortunately, they will not qualify for the RLI Season 1. And now let's go to the Group D, where we have the Starship Speedsters with 2 golds in the first 2 events. What they will be able to do against the Ignition Pulses. The Ignition Pulses are in dead last in the standings. Not great performances by this team in the qualifier so far. So what they can do here, what they will be able to do here, we can see right now. They are in the lead with all the first 4 marbles. Look at this play by the Ignition Pulses, very good job by them, and all the marbles finish ahead of any Starship Speedsters. What an upset victory by the Ignition Pulses, but what the time will be, let's see. But apparently this 25.538, that is not a great time. But look at this, the Starship Speedsters lose one of their marbles. They stuck in one of the obstacle courses, the obstacle funnels, and the Starship Speedsters will have a terrible time, the worst time that we saw today so far. Oh my goodness, that is just mind-blowing for me. Let's see what the other teams can do, and this open the doors to any of the other teams to catch the Starship Speedsters in the qualifier standings. The Swiftest Ones is one of these teams that are in the top, and the first 3 marbles finish ahead of any Mossy Masters, and because of that, the Swiftest Ones will get a very good win ahead of the Mossy Masters. They just absolutely destroy the Mossy Masters here in this heat. Let's see what the time will be. 22.057. What? That is the first place by far over the other 3 teams, and they also got the best time so far in the qualifiers. Oh my goodness, Mossy Masters will slot in the 3rd place, but anyone will be able to beat this Swiftest One's very fast time. Let's see the Electro Jets and the Glaciators, what these 2 teams can do. Both are in 3rd and 6th respectively in the standings. Glaciators apparently are in the major win position, and the first 3 marbles finish ahead of the 3rd Electro Jets, so the Electro Jets will be not winning this heat and not this group actually too, and they will be behind the Glaciators at least. Let's see what the time will be by these two teams. Anyone will be able to beat. No, just second. P2 by the Glaciators is still good. 23.848. That is good by them. They did a very poor job in the last event, but maybe they bounce back here with the medal. Let's see what the last heat can do with the Lunar Outriders and the Origami Arms. These will be wild because I can see that these two teams have very similar marbles. Look at the Origami Ornaments played by the first two marbles. Lunar Outriders got the individual win, but the Origami Ornaments apparently make a comeback. Oh no, it's actually not. The Lunar Outriders got the win in this heat, but what the times can do, all matters here is the time. Will the Sweetest Ones win the qualifiers in this event? Yes! P3 by the Lunar Outriders, and the Sweetest Ones will get the win in this qualifier event with a wonderful 22.057. They will win the 10 points. Starship Speedsters in dead last with the worst time that we saw today, but still they are in the first place. Look at this group, anyone guaranteed qualification and anyone are eliminated, so everything can happen going into the final event. The best time also is actually for the Sweetest Ones with 22.057. What an absolutely crazy event here in the qualifiers, the third event of the RLI Season 1 Qualifiers. Let's see what these teams can do in the last qualifier event, the Final Endurance. I will see you then. Goodbye.